super excited to finally start working on this van again. It's been a while, and I know our last video was a little different, but this time it's just a serious, like, we're gonna start working on it.
It just started raining and everything. This is the best time to come out here and check it for leaks. So we have a drip right there, and then we have a puddle. This is the same thing too, right there. Come down, we got a little bit of a puddle here. And this one is coming from right here, coming down, and splashing all over the place here. Right there. Surprisingly, the back doors are fine.
Today we are going to seal the windows. So, Abraham got some butyl tape. I thought it was called beetle tape, but this is what it is.
We got it from Home Depot.
On our first van build, we did not do a leak test before we put the insulation in. So that was our first mistake. So we're learning from our mistakes, and we did a leak test. We haven't done anything in the van, which is kind of a good thing since it's been so long. You know, it's been raining. We can see where it's leaking around the windows. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today, is we're gonna fix the windows.
I also bought some Ultimate MP Weathermaster sealant. It says it adheres to almost any building material, and this is metal, so it'll be fine. It's gonna be a double precautionary. It's kind of like wearing two condoms. No. This will only last so long. This will only last, huh?
All right, guys, it's time to get started. Baby is asleep, and who knows how long this nap's gonna last.
I know it's not much. It's just the windows we're doing today. She hears it a lot. I hear it a lot. Well, did you guys do anything to the van? No, don't have enough time. So, and I got what, 3 projects? This one, Challenger, and the truck. Truck hasn't been touched in a year either. So, but don't worry about those other ones, guys. We're getting on. We haven't named the van yet. What do you think on the van's name?
We don't have time for that right now.
We have no time for that, guys.
Just need to start working. The baby's taking a nap, and who knows how long that nap's gonna last. So let's go. We're watching him, but we're also gonna get these windows out.
We moved the van just a little bit forward just to get access to the windows on the outside of it. Yeah, we totally have enough room over here. So let's get started. These windows are kind of like RV windows, and it's got this aluminum plate that goes around it, and it smushes it in between the metal of the van, like the windows out here, and this is the plate, and it'll smush it together, kind of like something on an RV. So I gotta unscrew all these little bolts around the window here, and then we'll be able to push it out and pry it. Then we'll be able to pry it out. It was leaking right here between the window and the van. You can see it, just so much play right there. That was probably a little bit to do with it, but most of it, I believe, came from the top. And everything else, oh, I think there's another one right there. I can see some light right in there. All right, so now we're gonna pop this window out, and I'm gonna have to get Elisa to hold it. Well, that was way too dang easy. I'm saying, like, we barely put any pressure on it to come out.
It's gonna be harder than that.
All right, so we're just gonna get this all cleaned off. While she's cleaning off the stuff on here, I'm gonna start cleaning off the stuff on the van, around the rim on the window seal.
Okay, so we just sanded the sides of the window. Now we're gonna sand the sides of this, just so there will be some extra grip with the tape. Does not come with instructions.
So we're gonna put this stuff around the bead here, and we're just gonna lay it down. We're gonna add a little extra layer right here because the van isn't completely straight like this. A little bit of a dip, and that's why we're gonna put a little extra seal on the side here. hopefully you guys can see this from here, but the van has some kind of weird contour. It just drops in and it comes up. We double layered
the butyl tape.
so I'm hoping it's gonna suck it in, but we did put some extra tape there.
So you see that tiny gap right there?
It'll probably suck it in.
It's because it's like, you know, contoured right here a little. So Abraham wants to put more butyl tape there to suck it in.
Just to somewhat fill the gap a little bit. Oh dang, it's already stuck to the van.
No, you can just slide it in there.
All right. Alright, it's all installed. It has a good amount of butyl tape. I just cut off all the excess butyl tape here. But I'm gonna wait until I'm done with all of the windows before I go and put a little bit of caulking on the side as just as a double precaution on this. So all the windows are off on this side. And I noticed this right here on the driver's side is it got a little bit of rust. So I got my grinder and I'm gonna grind it away just a little bit, just get the flaky rust off, and then I'm gonna paint so it won't keep going. It wasn't too bad anywhere else. It's just somehow it got to the point right here. It looks like it was running down and then going inside the van. This side looked like it was redone at one point. It had a different kind of silicone on it, around it. It looked like it did a good job because it was this was the hardest window to come out. Those windows were not. Those windows were super easy to come out. I just basically pulled it out. At least it had to help me a little bit with this one. Cleaned it off right here, and then I got myself Rust-Oleum Rusty Metal Primer. You can use it on heavily rusted metal. Paint a little bit on here, and then we're gonna stick the window in. Got all the butyl tape on this one, and that one, and that one. All right, the windows are set in, and I'm about to come in here and scrape off the excess stuff here. It around the window here, and I just got done doing this side also. The only thing I'm worried about is whether or not the seals in here will make it leak inside these also or not. All right, that's it for the 4 windows. I think the next step will be getting some of these places where this rusted through, and this part up here. This part doesn't look too crazy. I'll just go to the junkyard and cut a little section out of one of the other vans over there and then just weld it into place. It's the next day. It just rained outside and I don't see anything. It is dry over here. We might only work on this on one of the days, like on a Saturday or a Sunday. Maybe get out just a video every 2 weeks or so until it gets to that point where I'm done with the Challenger build, and we'll be able to go and work on this a little bit longer. So please like and subscribe and give that video a thumbs up.